Well, good morning, and welcome to Episode 4 of the South Carolina Patient Safety Symposium. The transformational journey continues. I am Jim O'Laughlin, and I'm the CEO of Carolinas Hospital System in Florence, South Carolina, and also fortunate to be chairman of the Hospital Association Board of Directors this year. On behalf of the symposium sponsors, which are Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina, Health Sciences of South Carolina, PHT Services Limited, Mothers Against Medical Errors, and the South Carolina Hospital Association, I want to thank each of you for being part of the largest and most dynamic symposium to date. Over the past 4 to 5 years, we have made great strides in quality and safety of patient care across our state. South Carolina was recently ranked by the Agency for Healthcare Research and Quality as one of the 5 states making the greatest improvements in the quality and safety of healthcare. We continue to be one of the top 5 states in the country for the number of STEMI heart attack patients receiving emergency cath lab intervention in less than 90 minutes. We've also seen a 36% reduction in bloodstream infections compared to a 21% reduction nationally. 100% of the South Carolina hospitals have implemented a patient-family trigger for the rapid response teams. Quality core measures are better than the national average, and the board continues across the board, and they continue to improve. And we have seen more improvements on the horizon. 100% of our hospitals have signed up to implement the surgical safety checklist in every operating room. Using a checklist has proven to reduce medical errors by as much as 30%. This year's symposium provides a wonderful opportunity to learn from our national experts and each other, to celebrate what we have accomplished together, and to recognize individual patient safety champions, and to renew our collective commitment to providing safe, high-quality health care to every patient, every time. I feel confident that you will leave here tomorrow inspired to lead transformational journeys throughout the healthcare system in South Carolina and in your respective organizations and communities. I want to thank the staff from each of our sponsoring organizations and from the University of South Carolina for all their work in putting the symposium together this year. Volunteers from the organizations will be available to answer any questions you have regarding this educational forum over the next 2 days. They can be identified by their staff badges. I have a few housekeeping issues to go through before we actually formally start our program. We hope you'll join us in celebrating the Lewis W. Blackman Patient Safety Award winners in the Carolina Ballroom, and that will be at 12:15 today. We're also excited to have a local dance company called Unbound perform for us during the luncheon. And at 2:45, we'll break for a book signing with our 2 speakers, Dr. Atul Gawande and Dr. Robert Walker. Barnes & Nobles will have a bookstore set up in the lobby where you can purchase their books, and 10% of the proceeds will go to the Lexington and Richland County Free Clinics. Please take the opportunity to mingle with each other this evening at some of the Columbia's top local restaurants to dine around Columbia. You can sign up for Dine Around Columbia at the registration desk, and we need to have that completed by 2 p.m. Continuing medical education and nursing education credit hours are available. Now, in order to receive your certificate, you must sign in at the continuing education table in the lobby. Verify your email address and submit a completed electronic evaluation that will be sent to you early next week. For CME credit, you must also sign out as well. We also encourage you to visit the Working Well table in the lobby. This is one of South Carolina Hospital Association's newest initiatives. Presentations today, you can be found later at the www.scaa.org website, and restrooms are located outside the room to the right. Chimes at the end of each break and breakout session will signify it's time to return back to the room so we can stay on schedule today. If you did park today, please validate your parking tickets at the symposium registration desk, because there will be no refunds. And if, like all of us, you carry the little cell phone or pager, if you could take a moment to make sure you put that on vibrate so we don't interrupt any of our speakers. And if you did not receive a name badge at registration, please pick up your badge at the registration desk during the break. At this point, it's my extreme pleasure to introduce this year's Patient Safety Symposium moderator. We are honored to have IHI President and CEO Maureen Bisnano as our moderator for the next 2 days as we journey together. Maureen has built a career in healthcare from a staff nurse at Quincy Hospital in 1973 to CEO of Massachusetts Respiratory Hospital to an executive position with the Juran Institute and the current president and CEO of the Institute for Healthcare Improvement. Her leadership is recognized nationally and internationally. In 2008, she was elected to the Institute of Medicine. She has served on the Commonwealth Fund's Commission on a High-Performance Healthcare System since 2005. She's been a course director and instructor in health policy and management at the Harvard School of Public Health since 1997. And in 2007, she was appointed as an instructor of medicine at Harvard Medical School and a research associate in the Division of Social Medicine and Health Inequalities at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Maureen.